guys, welcome back to our channel. So on today's episode, we are going to be showing you how to make a very quick and easy cheesecake. It's actually a strawberry cheesecake, and so we're going to start off by adding our dry ingredients first, which is simply our ground graham crackers along with our ground cinnamon. Once we've added that, we're going to then add our wet ingredients, which is our melted butter. And then we're just going to give that a good stir. After you give that a good stir, we are then going to allow our ingredients to combine so that we can make the crust of our cheesecake. So it's best to use the bottom of a glass just to smooth it out like we're doing here, and that way you can get a nice even layer in your pan. Once that's done, we're going to whip together our cream cheese. Then we're also going to add our sour cream, and then lastly we're going to add our eggs, and guess what, we're going to whisk some more. So guys, just a heads up, you're going to need some good arm strength for all this whisking that you'll be doing. So one thing I forgot to mention is that after we've added the eggs and the butter, we also added sugar along with the recipe called for lemon zest, but we actually use lemon juice. And so just be mindful that when you're adding those things, you have to make sure you mix them well along with the sugar. And so we then, after we've mixed everything, we preheated the oven to 325 degrees. And this part is very important, guys. If you've never made a cheesecake before, very important that you do need to put the cheesecake in a baking dish or a pan, whichever you use, but you need to cover or use the base of what you're putting your cheesecake in as a layer. And so the layer that we chose was parchment paper, but the original recipes did ask for aluminum foil, but we actually don't use aluminum in our home, and so we use parchment paper, and then that is to be folded up around the actual cheesecake. So the reason this is because when you actually place your cheesecake pan into a larger roasting pan, then you have to fill that roasting pan with boiling water. And so that boiling water is going to actually have to cover the actual pan that it's sitting in. And so the reason that you're using the parchment or the foil paper, excuse me, is to prevent the water from getting into the actual cheesecake. So once you've done that, you're going to bake your cheesecake for 45 minutes, and then you're going to let it cool for about 30 minutes. And then you make sure that it's jiggly, because you don't want to overcook it and you don't want it too firm. And so once that's done, you're just going to chill it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. So we're now just basting our cheesecake with the topping that you just saw us prepare. And so you just need in a really small saucepan to put your fruit toppings. So for us, we chose strawberry, and you're just adding sugar, lemon juice, and you're just leaving it on boil for a few minutes, maximum 5 minutes, just until you get a nice consistency, which will then allow you to be able to spread it as a layer on top of your cheesecake. And you really just continue to spread it evenly until the full top of your cheesecake is covered. And then there you guys have it. You've just made your first cheesecake, or your third. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
I'm not 39.
Yeah, we didn't have a 8. Ready?
Yep.
Make a wish.
Can I do it? Yeah, let's do it together, guys.
Yay! We did it! We did it! Yeah, we did it!
Clap, baby, did it, clap.
We did it! We did it! Yeah,
Well,
yeah, we did it!
the moment of truth.